Alright guys, this is the second video of the two-part series. I'm gonna try to do it not so long, and I'll walk you through the exact process that I did. So I'm gonna lower or shrink, should I say, this beautiful face of mine. Put it right in the corner, right here, and let's get to business. So recording, all right, we're good. So first things first, you need to create the ad on Ads Manager. So obviously the Facebook advertising is done through, you can use either Ads Manager, that's right here, or you can use also Power Editor, which I use. But to make things simple, I'll show you and walk you through the advertisement that I did through Ads Manager. So these are the two ads that I created. The only difference between them two is that like you see, one is strictly for women and the other one is more like general and also add Instagram. I would recommend people to do like almost three with this kind of ad set. You should do three of those campaigns separately, or ad set at least. I should have done only one and then change the ad set right here. So let's say women for the first one, then the other one men, and the other one maybe women Instagram, or both on Instagram. But in my case, I did what I did at first was I went very general. I knew which type of person whatever offer I was doing. So actually it was tickets for an event, which you guys saw before. And if actually I didn't show you guys. So the event for tickets for a Latin event. So you guys I'm pretty sure know this guy, Daddy Yankee, which called Despacito. Alright, that was too much. At least it's better than freaking Justin Bieber, no? Come on, man, you have to give me that. So this is the actual ad. So we got Daddy Yankee there, and I created this on Photoshop. You don't need to use Photoshop to have a kind of cool design like this, but you can use something called canva.com. I'll leave it in the description. To create that visual, you have to have a nice visual. If it's possible to have a video, even better, but in this case I only had this, and it was straightforward. So if we go to the first one, actually this one was the retargeting one, and I mistype, yeah. So I think I have it right here, so it can be, so you guys can look at it in a clearer view. So this is the ad. Actually, this was the ad that you just saw right here. So first things first, like you see here, it's in French because the public here in Montreal, Canada is pretty aware of talking French first. Obviously there's a lot of bilingual people, but we managed to get a lot of engagement. And besides that, on the page that I'm managing also, the engagement is way higher with people talking French and Spanish. So that's why I did the ad in French. I could have done two ads, but the budget was not big enough. And actually I was paying for the ad. I had to show the proof to the owner to make sure this worked. So guys, this worked. Like let's see the results right after. But this type of funnel and process totally worked. So this was the ad. First things first, if you cannot read French, it only calls out people, whoever we're targeting. So here is Daddy Yankees fan, and we're just giving props to Univision Canada and TLN, which is a Latin TV network that allow us to make this kind of offer, which was a 20% off the tickets. So then at the end, or at the bottom here, simply the tickets 20% off in big. This is the kind of the headline. So, and then you reinstate whatever benefits or some of specifications of the ad. So here it said 7 days only, only 250 tickets, and just don't let this ad or this offer pass by. And I went with the call to action here, download. So obviously people were downloading or receiving a promo code through email, and instead of going with buy now or sign up or stuff like that, I found this appropriate and also non-pushy. So they were just like downloading something, right? So this was the ad, man. So after they click on this ad, which is let's go back here, they were sent to the first phase of the funnel, the second phase I should say, the landing page, which was this one. If it want to load. All right, so let's preview the page. This was the page right here. If we look at it in mobile, on a mobile, because actually on this ad I realized that after 2 days of data that Facebook provide me, I can totally see the placement here, and the reach was way bigger on I mean, the people clicking was way more efficient on mobile than desktop. So that's why I optimize it for mobile. But actually, if you're using lead pages that I'm using right now, you can do it also on ClickFunnels, which is pretty good. I love ClickFunnels. It was just too expensive for me for the budget. Actually, I put the ad spend like I told you, so it was not worth it for me. I don't have ClickFunnels. I already tried ClickFunnels. It's amazing. It's great. And eventually I will go back to ClickFunnels, but right now Lead Pages does more than the job. I paid like around $300 US for a whole year, so it's a pretty good investment so far. So this was the ad. As you can see, there's a little animated GIF there, the Big Boss Reggaeton, and then it's calling out people just to confirm that that they are in the right place. So the 20% ticket off on tickets for the Daddy Yankee show, and then there was a countdown timer, which ended already, but you could see the timer there going down. And then I presented the two type of tickets. So the VIP tickets, obviously at first more expensive, but way more goodies. A little bit of scarcity right here, the button, and then I presented the general admission ticket and everything that you were losing on. Same thing with the button. And after that, you get taken, when you click the button, the green call to action, you get taken to this opt-in with the name, email, and obviously another call to action here, just send me the code. Then just specify that to make sure to look at the spam folder or promotion folder on Gmail if it looks like they didn't receive the promo code. So that's it, same thing with the other one, and that was it. And obviously on this page, I put the Facebook pixel, so I was able to track people coming in or out, if they took action or not. And then obviously on the other one, if I go back and I show you the thank you page was coming after this, when they enter their email and first name or name, the thank you page looked like this. So this was the thank you page. Let's watch it on mobile. So it was pretty straightforward, but instead of just saying thank you, you're gonna receive your promo code through email, on an email, like right away. And I took the time, and I took this moment that people were already like hot, they were already interested big time, to offer them either an upsell. Here it was an incentive instead of an upsell, which you can do if you sell like a product or an info product. And this was a t-shirt, so if they took action now, that day, and they bought the VIP ticket, they're gonna receive at the show a Daddy Yankee special edition t-shirts, which was pretty cool. So got a few opt-ins on that. Obviously the price for this VIP tickets is $350 regular, and with the 20% off was $282 or something. So you know, it's a lot of money for a ticket, so this was a way to incentivize their, whatever you say it, to push them to take a good decision, which was for us taking the most expensive tickets, obviously. So then after that, they received the email, which I'm going to show you now. So first thing, Facebook ad with the right offer. Obviously, if your offers suck, people aren't gonna click on the ad, man. So that's the first thing. You need to have a nice offer, and then you need to have ad copy that is really enticing and will move whatever prospect is clicking or at least reading the ad to go down and click on the download now button, taking them to the lead page or whatever software you're using for a landing page. And then obviously the landing page is to make them give you their information, so they can get into the thank you page, and you receive that also notification, and obviously a good lead. So after that, this is the list I created. There's like 186 subscribers, which is not bad. We didn't spend a lot. I'm pretty sure we could have spent more and obviously get more results for. So that's what I proposed to the owner, which was kind of busy doing his stuff. So I said I'm gonna do this on my own one to prove to me, to you guys, and also to him after. I'm gonna get him on a video pretty quickly after the show, so he can give me his testimonial to make sure septics are shut up. So yeah, so this was the email list. And if we look at the campaign with the 3 emails, actually I sent 3 emails but 2 campaigns, because if you look at the automation, let's see here, it's right one, yeah, this one. The 3rd email had to be triggered with a certain trigger that you see here, but I wasn't able to properly do it. So I just did 2, but those two were pretty sufficient. And then I sent another campaign, just a solo email, to remind them 24 hours before the offer expired. So if we look at the email, let's preview it. That was the email. So as you can see here, the most evident thing is the animated GIF. So if you guys are following any internet marketer, it's pretty big right now. Like almost all of them are using that, either them showing you a little bit about whatever. If it's a video, they show like a little glimpse of the video. So here it's just the Despacito song, which is the video that I took and I cut down, and I just made a GIF online, which is pretty basic. Like, guys, you can Google that and make the same thing. It takes like 2-3 minutes tops. Super easy. Or you can find it directly on Google, type whatever GIF, and I'm pretty sure you can find it. It's if it's popular, obviously. So first things first, here we give them what they want, so you have to give them what they want. The promo code is right here for the VIP, obviously at first, to make sure that they take this offer if possible, and then reminding them about the incentive, the goodies that comes with a VIP tickets, and obviously the last one, which was the general admission ticket. They can still purchase that. So just by clicking on this image, they get taken to the website that gives them their ticket. So like I said, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna break down a little bit the results in terms of money, and you'll see that this admission that you see, maybe you know Ticketmaster or admission.com, they put 20% almost of the revenue that was generated through the ticket sales in their pocket, which kind of fucking sucks, man. So if you have a way to process the sales through an online property that you own, that would be like fantastic. Like you might pay for not even, I think, Stripe or any kind of service like that, and don't waste 20% of that money that's supposed to go to your pockets into your pocket. So that was it. So after they click this, they get into that, and right now you don't see here, but there was 2 other options with the VIP tickets, 20% off. So yeah, man, so that was the first one. Let's go back to the MailChimp automation part of this campaign, and I'll show you the second one. So this one was triggered immediately after they joined the list, when they opt in the lead page, the page before that, and they received this email. So the second email was actually the trigger here. It says 7 hours, but it was 2 days. So at first, but obviously 24 hours before, this wouldn't had been triggered if there was only 24 hours, because it was set at 2 days, obviously. So I changed it for 7 hours on the last day, or the last 2 days, to make sure that these guys were receiving their promo code. And I'm not gonna get into detail, but this automation allows me to send the email, which is a reminder I'm gonna show you, for people that didn't open this first email. So you see the open rate right here, 74.2. So the 26.8% that didn't open the email was sent this second email to remind them, like, hey man, just want to make sure that you have your email, your promo code for your tickets. They're running low, make sure you get it, and here's the code. That's it. Like, no upsell, just a reminder and making sure that they get their promo code. So let's look at the email. So that was the second email, reminding them there's more than 9% of the tickets sold, and then also the animated gift with Daddy Yankee right here, which was the same process with the other one, but way more scarcity, way more urgency, and just to make sure that they get their promo code and they take action like the most like speedy way possible. So this was the second one. Yeah, so if we go back, you can see there that out of those 26.8% of people that didn't open this one received this one, and out of those amount that came through the funnel, received 43.9% open the second email. So we still missed a couple ones, but it was very low. So if you're in the email marketing space, you know that 30%, 40% of open rate is pretty high, you know. But this is kind of different because it's an event. It's an offer that everybody was looking for. They had to make sure to check their email. They knew about it. So it's different that when you build an email list and you're promoting somebody else's product or stuff like that. So that's why we got such a higher open rate. So, and you can also track the click rate, which is pretty great. So the link that was on the GIF, animated GIF, the image, we can track it. So 31.2% click on the image to go to admission.com. It doesn't mean 100% that the other what is like 69% of people that didn't click didn't went to the website. They might go after, but the only thing I know is after the conversions. So I have the numbers, I'll show you them after, but this is what it means. So those were the two emails that I sent, and at the last I sent a single email telling them that, yo, there's only 24 hours left. Just make sure that you don't miss out, because we're running out of tickets. So make sure to join us to dance Despacito, Shaky Shaky, Gasolina, you know, all those great songs. And that the promotion is ending. This is going to be the last promotion before the show, so there's no other promotion coming out. There might be some sweepstake like contest, but in terms of promotion, this was it. So I made sure they understood that, and I sent them to the old freaking list, like, just to make sure. And this was the third email, same thing with the image. The copy was different. I made sure they know me. My name is right here, Rodrigo. And why I did that is it's way better to become like to talk as a person, like if they were your friend. Then I'd rather do that than look like a huge company that nobody cares about. So and obviously they know my name, they know myself, like not all of them, but most of them have seen my Facebook Live on the Von J Group Facebook page. So and also Instagram. So they kind of know me. If not, the concept is still the same. So to be more personal than like a huge freaking brand that talks through an email. So that was the third one, guys. So that was it. That was it. So if I go back to Ads Manager, and something that I like to do, people are like, oh yeah, you got 31 cents or 37 cents per link click. Like, I don't give a, it's not like that I don't give a damn, but it's not as precise. I want to see how much I really spend. So that's why you can customize the columns here. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. But I customize it so I can see exactly the website leads, the amount of website leads, and the cost per lead, website lead, right here. So this was the amount, guys. So for every person that was converted, it cost me $1.50 and $2.50 almost, depending on which ad set. So, which was pretty good. We were selling a $92 ticket and a $282 ticket, which was pretty good. So if we go to the results, which everybody's looking to see, I think I have it here. Let me see. Just give me a second, guys. Results right here. All right, so these were the results. Like VIP tickets in 1 week, 14. Price was $281.94 for a total of $3,947.16. Regular tickets 90 for $92.51 each, and it end up for at $8,325.90 freaking cents. So if you sum up both, you get to 12,273 and 6 cents. So that was the total. But like I told you, this guy was using admission.com, which is pretty popular here in Montreal, to sell the tickets. And like I told you again, if you sell this kind of tickets or a product or whatever, and it passed through your account, through your funnel or your lead page or click funnel, and there's like a checkout form or checkout page, you can control that. You can connect your Stripe account, and you won't get charged 20%. Like they might charge you a small freaking fee, like I don't know, 2%, 3%, which is kind of crazy. So the amount was 9,918 and 45, and we chop in the 147 and 61 for a total big total of $9,670 and 84 cents. Boom. And as you can see here, return on investment was 65 to fucking 1. Woo! Oh, that was great. That was great. Even though they took those 20% of money, man. So it was pretty crazy. It would be way higher than that. So you guys tell me. You guys tell me. Was it totally worth it? Was it totally worth it or not? I spent time doing this. Like, it doesn't take weeks, but it took me like 2 days, because it was one of the first times I was doing it, like so complicated, which wasn't complicated. Now I can do it like I could do it like in like maybe a day. That's it. It was just like optimizing the campaigns. It was optimizing the landing page, which I changed a little bit, and the thank you page also. At first I had the incentive, not the upsell, the incentive, the t-shirt. I was giving it at the landing page, like, you're gonna get this because you took action and you click on the ad. Here's what you get now. But I didn't have a lot of conversion on the VIP tickets, which was the big ticket that we wanted to sell. Well, we want to sell both, but obviously the other one is more expensive. So what I was about to say. Yeah, so I had to optimize the landing page. I have to optimize the campaign, obviously, to separate both campaigns, guys and women, because guys were really procrastinating. They were clicking, not as much as women, but they were clicking but not converting. So I just spent like $5 a day for guys and $20 a day for women. So at first it was only $20 a day, and then I decided to split it like that. We still got a few conversion for guys, but really women was hand down, where we made all the money. So that was it, guys. Besides that, make sure to use the Facebook Pixel. If you don't know how to use it, just hit me up or leave a comment there. Or if I post this on Marshall Gillen, by the way, follow Marshall. He's on the Facebook group. He's everywhere on the web. He called himself Marshall Live, which I like. But follow him. He can explain it to you, the Facebook Pixel. There's a lot of information on YouTube, or I can do it myself. But for now, I'm gonna keep it to, like, it's 29 minutes, so I'm gonna just shut my freaking ass and let you guys process a little bit what I told you, and hopefully it was beneficial for you guys, got a lot of value. If anything, just send me a message through Facebook. I'm always answering to people. So yeah, man, just apply this and imagine if you can bring, let's say, those 12 grand that I did, and if your client decide, or no, you decide to get paid 10% instead of 500, 400, or nothing, like you'll still make $1,000 or $1,200 with this kind of method that you can actually replicate if you stay in the same niche. So that's my 2 words, that's my 2 cents, guys. I hope this was beneficial for you guys. So don't hesitate to contact me. I'm on Instagram, also very active Instagram or Facebook, and I'll leave it in the description. And we'll talk soon, man. Take care.